Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week, and I hope everyone will have a wonderful Shabbos, whether you're here in Brookline and will be at Shul at the Young Israel, or whether you are traveling or find yourself somewhere else. Again, we hope everyone has a restful and restorative Shabbos. This week's Erev Shabbos video of our Torah is sponsored by Nelson P. Landy in memory of his late father, Dr. Lawrence M. Landy, Zechron Levracha, whose yortzeit he is currently observing today. On Friday, his neshama should have an aliyah, and we thank Nelson. Thank you very much for the sponsorship. This video is Dvar Torah, and everyone's listening and learning of it. Also, as always, should be a merit for the Jewish people, in particular for the rescue or release of the hostages. Today's day 322. We daven for them and for the soldiers and for all of Israel. In this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu is continuing his words of encouragement and instruction to the Jewish people. He takes a moment to remind them, who is it that has chosen you to be his people? Who is the God that we serve? He says it is Hashem. Ki Hashem Elokeichem hu Elokei ha'elokim va'adonei ha'adonim. He is the God of all gods, the master of all masters. Hakel hagadol hagibor v'hanora, the God who is great, who is powerful, who is awesome. And then Moshe continues to list sort of the accomplishments of Hashem. And when he's describing Hashem as the most powerful, the most awesome, the greatest God, you would expect him to say, and he is the one who created the world, and he is the one who vanquished the strongest army in the world, the Egyptian army, and he is the most powerful and the strongest, and he can do anything that he wants, and he will punish you if you do not listen to him. But Moshe suddenly switches tacks. He talks about how great and powerful Hashem is, but then he says, "Va'osa mishpat yasom v'almana," and God is the one who carries out and takes care of the case and the judgments of the widow and the orphan, meaning against those who are oppressing them. V'ohev ger, Hashem is the one who loves the convert and the stranger, laseislo lechem v'simla, to provide food and clothing. Hashem is the one who takes care of the most underprivileged, the most vulnerable, the most ignored and overlooked in society. And the Gemara quotes Rabbi Yochanan with a beautiful teaching associated with these psukim. Rabbi Yochanan taught kol makom shatamotzik v'ura. So whenever you find described in the Torah or in Tanakh or in any experience of life Hashem's power, his gevura, sham atamotze amvenasuso, there you will find his humility, but humility specifically in the context of taking care of those who are lower or beneath or in danger or, again, underprivileged. And then the Gemara continues to find similar psukim to ours, where it talks about Hashem's might and power, and then immediately transitions to his care and concern. There are similar psukim in Nevi'im and Ksuvim as well. Wherever you find his might, there you will find his humble care. Three interpretations of this phrase. The Meiri says it means to say, and the teaching is meant to teach us, that although Hashem is mighty and powerful, that is coupled with, again, care and concern and kindness. And that is to teach us that a leader, on the one hand, a leader needs to be strong and powerful and confident and to be able to stand up to powerful enemies. But that power and that strength must be coupled with kindness and care and concern. Otherwise, our power and our might will be imbalanced and will turn into abuses of power. So although it is important to have gevura, to have strength, it is equally important. It is always coupled with humility and kindness and love. So we need both, the Meiri says. The Maharal explains that this teaching is meant to say not that we need both, but that they are one and the same. Wherever you find descriptions of Hashem's might and power, there you will find descriptions of his kindness and care and concern of the most in need. Why? Because that is his greatest act of power and strength. The fact that Hashem can take care of anyone and everyone, the fact that Hashem is not inhibited or limited in any way, the fact that Hashem reaches down, so to speak, to take care of the widow and the orphan, that shows his greatness. His kindness and care and concern is his strength, is his might, is his greatness. And it is meant to teach us that true strength, true power is not the power to defeat or to vanquish or to commit violence, chas v'shalom, but the greatest power is the power to help, that you are able to help those who need help most, those who are most difficult to help, that for whatever reason we are hesitant to help. That itself is our greatest gevura. They're not two different things that are necessary. That's how the Meiri took it. They balance. They're both necessary, both critical. Maral says they're actually one and the same. And therefore, we should know that in ourselves, that they are one and the same. And thirdly, lastly, an interpretation from the Hasidic masters. They read this teaching, again, a little bit out of context, to say as follows. Kol makom shatamotze gedulaso, some versions of the Gemara of Gedula. Wherever you find Hashem's greatness, if you're looking to find Hashem's greatness, if you're looking to find someone who stands for, who personifies, who help you experience the greatness, the awesomeness of Hashem, a great, holy, inspiring figure, if you want to find someone like that, Shamat Hamotze an V'sanuso, then look for someone who perhaps even despite being in an important communal religious position, also exhibits acts of humble kindness. Find a teacher of Torah. Find someone who inspires you in Torah, who you also can see as a model of, again, the ways of Hashem to help the ger, the asom va'almana, because it is someone like that who really will bring down Hashem's presence. It is through someone like that you will be able to feel Hashem's presence. If someone is a great, incredible Torah teacher, if someone can speak with inspiring words of Torah, but they're disconnected, we don't see them helping people, we don't see them interacting and supporting people in need, then there probably is something missing in the way that they bring Hashem into this world. The Hasidim teach us in terms of trying to find the right Rebbe, because that was part of the Hasidic mindset and system. But for ourselves, we can say, if we want to find Hashem's greatness, if we want to feel Hashem's awesomeness, if we want to be overwhelmed by an incredible religious experience, so that you will find in humble acts of kindness and care and concern, by caring for others, we'll feel Hashem's presence in the world and in our lives. We'll feel that we are acting in the ways, following the footsteps of Hashem. We will find something amazing, something great, something awesome in these small, humble acts of kindness and love. And that is what Moshe Rabbeinu is teaching the Jewish people in this week's Parsha. Hashem is Elokei Halukim v'Adonai Hadonim, the God of all gods and the Master of all masters. And yet you should know what is most important to him is what he does, and those who walk in his footsteps, to be Osa Mishpat Yasom V'Amana V'Ohev Ger L'Seis Olecha V'Simla, to care for others, and especially others who have less than us. We should all try to emulate and be inspired by this teaching, and it should be a merit for us and for the entire Jewish people. Good Shabbos, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom.